Good morning, good day and good evening everybody, and welcome to Nordic RC Visions. I am Michael and this is a special December build of the TA-02SW 40 years of RC cars from Tamiya, Tamiya, or however you pronounce it in your part of the world. I hope you have had a pleasant Sunday so far. For now we will head straight to step 29, which basically is testing out some of the electronics and setting the servo to neutral. So I'll be picking out some electronics for this build and setting the servo, and that's it for this Sunday. Now, a lot of times when I'm building these special kits, I actually try to keep the electronics uniform in terms of brand, and usually it's definitely with the re-releases I choose some Tamiya, some full-blooded Tamiya electronics. This time I've chosen this LRP set, so I'm gonna pick out some LRP electronics servo receiver and an AESC for this one. Now, just as I have a lot of other higher RPM motors than this brushed 19-turn LRP, which I definitely just picked out just because of the looks. I would have preferred another color than blue perhaps for this build, but blue is okay and blue is better, like LRP used to say. So we're gonna install the rest of the LRP electronics today. I also have some other newer LRP electronic sets. This is a 9kg metal gear servo, which would do just fine in this build, but I also keep some that I'm currently not using. So this is a very standard setup, I think 3 to 4 kilograms and plastic gears and everything. But for this build I'm not gonna be running it very fast, and I definitely don't need any fast or over torque steering with this one. So I'm not going for high performance with this one, I'm just going to enjoy it and set up some uniform electronics. So we got a receiver. This is a C3RX. It is actually a rebranded Sanwa receiver. So this one of my preferred receivers, the MXV Sanwa, will do just fine with this receiver. I also keep this was actually bought together with this motor. It's a bit overkill maybe for this brushed setup. It's a 120A ESC, I think. Let me just check, that's not making any sense. The German is not making any sense, but the English is making a little sense to me. So 120A and over 13 turns. So definitely more than enough for this one. Maybe it will be a bit too big for this spot, and maybe it will protrude a little, but since it's not a basher, I hope to keep it safe as it is. I will proceed to setting up the electronics. I had actually forgotten all about step 1, where I stated I would be using a 1986 NiCad battery to test this out. I think it was just a joke in terms of step 1, that you need to charge the battery. But I will actually be using this instead. This is also a special battery for me, because this is my first hobby grade battery when I returned as an adult to the hobby. So it's my oldest, and I've certainly gone through a lot of nickel metal hydride, since this one which have been discarded, and this one should actually still work. While my 1986 battery is charging for the next step, which includes installing the ESC and receiver and all the electronics, including the servo here. Today, for this step, we will be using this. That's it for today, folks. We got our servo set in neutral and we have attached our servo saver. Now the kit actually comes with some servo horns, which produces some more direct effective steering, but I chose, as I usually do, the servo saver. When testing this servo out, it's definitely not the smoothest servo I have, so I will probably be switching it around when I have tested it out running if it doesn't function alright. But for now I'm gonna go with this, and definitely gonna use the servo saver for this old servo with the plastic gears. On today's side note, you can actually get special servo testers which you can use, just hook up to the servo, and then you can easily set the servo to neutral. You can also attach the battery directly, the battery pack directly to the receiver. That way you don't have to worry about big batteries or the ESC already. Now when doing these builds where the next step usually includes the ESC and other stuff, it actually makes no difference because we have to use the ESC already tomorrow. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I have a little free time here this Sunday evening, so I'm gonna go ahead and install the ESC today. So to tomorrow's video I'm not gonna be able to read the comments for today before tomorrow's video, but please comment and let's talk in the comment section. So tomorrow's gonna be a little more exciting with step 30 and 31, installing all the electronics, as well as one important part, installing the upper deck of the FRP chassis. So I'll see you tomorrow for some more electronics talk and electronic installment, not installment, how do you say it, attachment. And today's Tamiya greetings goes to Cageman channel, or CH. You really should check his out if you're into batteries and motors and everything. He's got some excellent tests and competitions, I would say, and he's got his very own style, so check this channel out. Everything is pretty much about Tamiya on this channel, so today's Tamiya greetings, check this channel out, I recommend it. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever you choose to tune in. Take care.